As Season 4 approaches in Warzone 3, with the renetti still tearing up Rebirth Island and Urzikstan, I wanted to take a look back on the most broken pistols in Warzone history. From pistols that would win you every close range fight to hitting 300-meter snipes with a scoped revolver. Here is the entire history of broken pistols in Warzone.
Today, JUNYAHH!
In Season 3 of Warzone 1, the second most powerful pistol of all time was added to the game. Sure, it took about 10 bullets to kill someone, but the fire rate was so fast you were able to kill an opponent in 200 milliseconds. That's 2 times faster than the FFAR when it was meta. The craziest part about this is you were able to equip 80-round mags so you could run around like you were dual-wielding miniguns without losing any speed, breaking people's ankles, and destroying teams.
There's no way.
I especially felt bad for all the people playing MW 2019 who were victims of others blindly spraying 160 rounds at everyone's face. If I ever got into the lobby with them, I would just turn off my Xbox and cry. People ask why I put an 80-round mag on an automatic pistol that you can run akimbo. Well, you have people like Tim the Tatman playing the game, who somehow still finds a way to miss 20 of the 30 bullets in a fight where he's barrel stuffing the guy.
Right.
I can see that.
These guns are just so OP and so disgusting that they legit had everybody from casual players to streamers giggling like little kids after every kill.
So it begins, baby.
He's so angry already. Oh man, here we go.
Here we go with the most powerful base pistol in the history of Warzone. The DMIs were so powerful, they felt like 2 shotguns running around with the fire rate of machine guns. With the launch of these in Warzone, it started the infamous pistol-only challenge that all the streamers were doing, and terrorizing every single person in the lobby. The DMI was so broken that if you ran it solo, it only took 2 shots, or 6 bullets, to completely wipe out your enemy. But the akimbo was so overpowered, it only took 1 shot to eliminate your enemy. They were the most accurate and powerful akimbo pistols in the entire history of Warzone. This one pistol completely turned Warzone upside down on its head. The DMIs were so good, they had Tim the Tatman acting like this mid-game.
Timing. Oh yeah, fucking hard.
The only way Activision was able to nerf these 2 guns was by widening the bullet spread. This nerf only lasted a day because if you play Rebirth, after you died, you spawned in with a base DMI and it was frying people with their full-on loadouts. The DMI was frying everybody no matter what gun they were using. From the Cold War MP5 all the way to the Modern Warfare AS Val, no one stood a chance against this thing. Time to get down and dirty with a good old 357 Magnum. There was a dark time in the beginning of Warzone when everyone was rooting and tooting around like cowboys in the Wild West. Instead of going outside the saloon and having a good old duel, players were running around with one-tap snake shots. I swear the snake shots are responsible for more rage quits and broken controllers than any other gun in the history of Warzone. These pistols were just as strong as dual-wielding RPGs, but with the supersonic speed of Usain Bolt flying around Verdansk, ruining little kids and working dads' days after they just got home from school and work. I would be lying if I didn't say that these guns caused me to put 2 or 3 holes in my walls while streaming. I also can't help but picture Kevin Hart from the ride along every time I see someone's body go flying from these behemoths.
Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Oh, it's on that! Oh, my stomach and my ass.
Even after the snake shot nerf, there were still people posting videos of them hitting 300+ meters snipes with a 357 Magnum. It would still even 2-shot from close to mid-range distance. It was very clear that Warzone didn't know how to nerf the 357 Magnum, so it plagued Verdansk for months on end. The tier is like that one friend that always ends up helping you when you're in a pinch, but you just don't know how he always gets there at the right time. I honestly think Activision was confused when making this gun, because one minute it wanted to be a reincarnation of the 357 Magnum snake shot from Warzone 1, and the next, it was the only one-shot headshot sniper in the entire game. This damn thing had an identity crisis. Either way, whenever you needed it, she'd always come in clutch. You could run around and evaporate lobbies for weeks with these bad boys until Activision finally listened to the Twitter warriors who were crying all day because them, being a .2 KD player and not being able to compete with a 1 KD player or higher, is the broken gun's fault. Anyways, the crying didn't stop after they nerfed the tier 2 times, because if you equipped the Jack Beholder rifle conversion kit, it turned into an any range 2-tap to the chest or 1-tap to the head beast. This even had my man Unbothered Hero going absolutely stupid.
Relax. You've been up here forever and never stopped.
Get up.
Only 25 remain.
Oh my.
Now we have the X13, which was the first little throwback to the MAC-10 from Verdansk. You might be thinking, Junior, what do you mean? It's a pistol, not an SMG. Well, my fellow subscriber, wink wink, despite it being an absolute beast of akimbo machine pistols, if you attach the impact point barrel, this thing turned from a pistol into a full-fledged SMG. Slap a 1mm laser and agent grip in the 50-round drum and you have your first legitimate attempt at recreating the MAC-10. This personally brought me back to Warzone because of the similarity it had to the MAC-10, but we all know it never quite hit as hard. It did only last about 2 weeks before it got nerfed, and no matter what way you built it, it would still be shooting marshmallows at other players. This was the first gun Activision successfully nerfed into the ground on their first attempt. You know what? I'm just gonna let Not So Slim Tim tell you everything you need to know about this gun.
I got one kill with this fucking renetti. I can tell you it's it, bro.
Late in Season 2, the renetti got a secret buff. If you equipped the Jack Ferocity carbine conversion kit, it felt like the perfect mix of the MW 2019 MP5 and the Black Ops Cold War MAC-10. You had the mobility and the fire rate of the MAC-10 with the recoil pattern and the range of the MP5. Everyone from the biggest streamers to first-time players were drooling over this thing. The best part about this is nothing was beating the renetti in close to mid-range fights. Even the unnerfed Ram 9 and HRM 9 were getting destroyed by this mighty might. After 3 nerfs, it's still the second or third best gun to use in close range fights in all of Warzone. If you made it this far to the end of the video, please hit that like button, hit that sub button. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. Comment if I missed anything, and let me know if you like these videos. This is the first time I've done something like this. I can keep them coming if you want. Have a great day.